Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Very sunny day as well today, actually. So morning from a sunny day, not a rainy day. We usually have rain day vlogs.
Which makes a change.
Yeah, sunny day vlog today. Probably do something a bit different. Not a theme park today, but we're at Peak Wildlife Park. We came here for the first time last year,
Yeah, it was last year.
and we quite enjoyed it. I think we saw the adverts driving past on the motorway and thought we'll come check it out. And then we did, and it was great fun. It's a little wildlife park with a variety of animals. It's a bit different because some of the enclosures are free roam, so you can walk through some of the enclosures. I think you can walk through the penguins, lemurs, wallabies. They have polar bears now that didn't have last time. You can't walk through the polar bears, just to point
Thank
out.
God.
But yeah, I thought we'd come by as we're on our way to Walton Tower, so we'd stop here first and bring you with us to sort of show you what it's like. Because I know it's a bit of a hidden gem attraction, really.
It is a hidden gem.
So I thought we'll come and bring you along for this. It's quite cute, and we've got a very sunny day as well, so it should be quite nice. And Sam, you've got your camera as well,
I do, yes.
so hopefully we'll get some nice pictures as well to share. But it's just about to open, midweek, so it's not too busy at the moment, but let's go.
Yep. Let's hit it.
Let's go see the animals. Welcome! One of the cool things you can do as well is you can buy wallaby feed to feed some wallabies. So we're going to try that. I know last time it was quite busy, but do you reckon we'll see them this time?
I think so, yeah.
Let's see if we can. They've got a little summer chair for the meerkats, which I think's adorable. They've knocked it over, but you can see they are all here to say hello.
She's come, how is the meat?
Meerkats.
So I don't think we saw these little deers last time, but they are very sweet, very cute. They're actually quite close today. Usually, obviously, deer's quite far away. And if I come over here as well, you can just see behind them there. Got a few little goslings as well. Obviously, it is duckling and baby animal season, so there are ducklings, goslings all over the parks, including here. Alton Towers obviously has its own resident ones, as does Fort Park, and we also saw some Drayton Manor as well. But well, these are very lovely. Yes, that's right, you can walk through penguins. If the penguins will be on the path is a different question. What do you reckon? You will see penguins?
I hope so.
I hope so, they might be awake now. And like that, we found a penguin. It's kind of just posing. I believe, I want to say nesting season soon, so there are not many of them out. And also, one of their two pools isn't filled up. They do have two pools in this one, so they've got one which is down here. Let's see if I can zoom it back out a bit there. There we go. One that's there. And they do have a upper pool as well, where I feel like most of them will be. But we found a polite little penguin here. And just to kind of confirm,
There's a friend having a sunbathe
yep,
too.
it's not too, they are free roaming. Come and look at.
Straight through.
I'm too far.
You can see his bum.
Oh yeah, kind of see it. I'm like not looking for the camera there. But yeah, free roaming penguins. Beautiful. To prove my point, they are in the upper pool mostly. So there's a few penguins up here, all obviously above water apart from that one. Hello. So
He's having a good scratch.
yeah, but they are very lovely penguins, and as you saw, free roam, so they can choose to be in the top pool or the bottom pool.
Oh.
There's no one. Good day for a swim actually. It's quite warm out today, so he's making the right decision going for a little swim. I would join them, I think. Yeah, you can get really up close to the penguins, as you can see. Hello. How you doing? Picked the strangest place to stay cool right in the corner here, but he has chosen here. A friend of his? Yes, I can see you. Hello. He's showing off a bit there now, I think. And then Sam's found like some more posing up here on the rock for him. There we go. You're gonna do a jump? Are you not sure yet? Yeah, no, cleaning himself instead. But like I said, you've got the upper pool, which is where these guys are, which overlooks the walkway that we were on earlier, which is obviously a bit drained. So they've got the two pools, and yeah, they've always got one pool to sort of hang out in. I'll work out if he wants to do a jump or not. I think he's thinking about it, but he's more interested in cleaning himself at the moment. Just thinking about it. And you got these two still hanging out over here. He's having a clean, and I know what happened. The minute I put the camera away, he will jump because, you know, it's usually what happens in these kind of situations. But they are very lovely. Very lovely penguins on a sunny day. It's wallaby time, and this time the wallabies are actually out and about. Last time we came, they were hiding as far away in the corners as possible. But as you can see, they're all choosing the right places to relax. Even the shade, the right decision because it is very nice and warm. And we've just been informed that there are some babies here as well, so we might be able to see some babies. I know last time there was an albino with a little baby as well, which is quite cute. Much like kangaroos, wallabies hold babies in their little pouches, so they'll all be with their babies. What? Yeah, very cute. Let's go see him so you can say hi. We'll come over. This is Sam's making a friend, look. Really cute. That's very sweet. Hey cutie. Oh, he's very polite. They are really polite to like feed. Oh, I haven't got the food. Sam has the food.
Come here,
Sam's got the
baby.
food, not me. There we go.
Get in there.
They're so polite, honestly. They're really soft. I think you just described them as fluffy T-Rexes.
Yes. But they're also very docile kangaroos.
They are very docile. They're very polite. But they are very lovely. Obviously, general advice, hold your hand out flat and then they will find the snacks.
Oh.
And as mentioned, tiny baby. So cute. Tiny. So small. So what do you think of the wallabies?
They're furry little T-Rexes and they're very soft. They're cute.
So lovely. I mean, we didn't feed them last time because there was so many people there and it was really busy on the last visit and they were just kind of hiding in the shade as far away from possible. But today we've come a lot earlier and they're all actually on the path. They're coming over.
They're feeding out your hand. Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, you just kneel down, they were coming over. Even if you didn't have food, they'll just hop over and say hello. They're very lovely and very soft as well. Very like gentle animals, so very lovely. I think we're gonna continue walking around. I think the polar bears are over here as well, so
You
polar
cannot
bears.
pet them.
No, I can't pet those, but we'll get to see the polar bears because we haven't seen those yet.
She
And
will
they're
try.
new. Yeah, I mean, I would be likely to, you know, die by petting something I shouldn't, but you know, it's me. It's like lynx is a Drayton Manor. I love those. Fishing cats, all those kind of things. I just like fluffy things really and like cute animals. So that's why I kind of like this place because it's a lot of free roaming and a lot of things that you can interact with and really try and get hands on with, which you'll see a bit more of in this video.
Hey, did you see that? You took a photo when you walked up like that, eh? You finished. Come on, Sledgy, we're going this way.
They have two polar bears. Here's the one hanging out near the front. The other one, if I go over here, is hanging out at the back somewhere. There you go, you can't see them in the background. So we also have walk-through goats and sheep. So little goats and sheep here, and again you can interact with them, pet them, and all the other good stuff. There is a meerkat walk, but unfortunately that is, no, not meerkat, lemur walk even. Unfortunately that is closed due to routine testing, so no lemurs for us today. But we do have goats, which are next best thing because I personally love goats. Look at that tail wiggle. So this goat fully walked up to Sam for a hug. It's quite cute.
You are gorgeous, aren't you?
Quite interesting because a minute ago there was a child saying he didn't want the goats to hurt him, but you know, even though they're prone to headbutting, they're not going to unless you startle them. But as you can see, again, very friendly, and you even got tail wiggle this time. So that was new. Zip line weren't there last time,
No?
but good fun.
Yes, you flew.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It is a flying squirrel inspired thing, as they've got a red squirrel inspired enclosure. Last time we went in here we saw no one, so let's see if we see someone this time, which we might do. Never know here. So sometimes you'll see them, sometimes you won't. It's the risk of any animal enclosure really. Sometimes you don't see anything, but you have a good chance here actually. It's just, we tend to see a lot here. It was a no on the red squirrels, but we have found other animals. There you go, we've got some little squirrel monkeys instead. Close enough actually, squirrel. Still got squirrel in the name. But again, very, very sweet, very lovely. They've actually been doing a lot of work on this side as well. There's work on one of the cafes, work on one of the enclosures, and also over here there's been some recent works as well. If I look away from the monkey for a brief second, we've got some new path works that's been done here. Looks like they're looking to extend the path, which is quite good because these little guys, as cute as they are, have been causing a lot of congestion. When our previous visit was a very hard path to get around, especially with pushchairs. Very popular park for people with pushchairs and young children, especially as it's a good opportunity to get up close and personal with animals. And it's generally a nice day out and reasonably priced as well. So yeah, the idea of extending these pathways to make it a little bit more pushchair accessible and wheelchair accessible and just generally more accessible for more people to get around in large groups, it was a good time. So yeah, a very, very lovely day out as well. Mentioned it before, very lovely. And another thing that we quite like is, obviously there are enclosures with fencing, but these are fences that are not going to make your photography look terrible. You know, you can shoot through them quite easily and get unobstructed views of various things, including more goats. We've also got these ginormous Flemish rabbits. They're like, kind of believe people call them house rabbits. As you can see, they're very big and very sweet. And again, they've got the right idea, hiding in the shade. But they do also have these little cottages and homes they can choose to hang out in as well, to stay nice and cool as it's getting warmer. If you're interested, they also do a selection of animal feeding times and animal talk times, obviously in their respective enclosure areas. They also do VIP animal experiences, like keep it for a day kind of things, and various other close encounters with other animals if you are interested. All the information for that is on the website. I do not know the information off the top of my head on that one, but I know there's a couple of different ones you can look at, and each one has different things they include as well. If I remember correctly, there was like a bunny training one at one point. I'm not too sure on that, but it looks very cute. So that brings us to the end of our visit to Peak Wildlife Park. A nice short little video there, as it's quite a small place. It's not really a place we'd spend all day at. I know some people, if you were doing all the talks and stuff, you could spend all day. There's also a play area and all that kind of stuff as well. So if you do have kids, you can stay a lot longer. Obviously, there's an indoor soft play, there's the outdoor play areas. There's a bit of stuff there for them as well. I think we've spent about 2.5 hours here, give or take.
About that, yeah.
And it's also about 10 minutes away from Alton Towers. So if you're heading to Alton Towers, like we are now planning to, it's a good little stop in on the way, a little bit different as well. But we always really enjoy a visit here. It's really quite nice to get up close with the animals and actually be able to have interactions with them. A bit different to most safari parks and zoos. And again, the animals are also really happy here as well. You know, they're all running around quite happy in their enclosures. They've got loads of space. They've got opportunities to get away from people in the open area ones as well, so not having to go near the people. They've got ways that they can get away. You're not supposed to go on the grass, which is so they've got the grass as a safe space as well. Unfortunately, that doesn't always get enforced, especially in the wallaby feeding, where everyone's brought feed, they want to feed the wallabies, and obviously the wallabies don't want to approach because they're already full.
And they're very warm.
Yeah, it's a very warm day, but they are very lovely. So yeah, what do you think?
To be honest, I like it here. I wouldn't exactly, I'd call it halfway to a zoo, halfway to a petting zoo, but that's just because they're fluffy and they love strokes here.
Yeah.
The goats are the best ones here, I'd say.
Well, they're very lovely.
Like,
Get out of the way, is it? Not in the way.
yeah, they'll come for a stroke, and then when they're done with it, they'll be like, yeah, see you later, mate, I'm going to go lay down in the shade. And just part ways, it's lovely.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun and very enjoyable, and one we recommend for all ages as well.
Oh, definitely.
It's been a lot of smaller people, a lot of older guests, a bit of everyone really, so
Yeah.
something for everyone if you like animals, so be sure to come and check it out.
I'd call it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, but for now, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye bye.